Today is, let's just cover some of the headlines that I found interesting today. So, Chuck Schumer, the minority leader of the U.S. Senate, he's moving forward with the GOP funding bill, and it's getting quite a bit of a backlash from the Democrats. People on Reddit, they want him gone. So one Redditor writes, "What a wimp. He can't even act upon his own words. Literally did a bait and switch in a single day. Literally has no credibility or backbone. Like an invertebrate blob." Catsip responds, "He's literally trying to trick his own voters. He's trying to pull the wool over our eyes with stupid, useless procedural tricks. By doing this, he is voting yes on the bill, and he knows it." A little bit of commentary here. I think that the Democrats, they need to have a unified agreement. They need to unify themselves in order to stand up to the GOP, to the Republicans. And if they're not going to be able to unify as a party, sharing same beliefs, ideas, agreeing to the same voting when it comes to the House, the Senate, all that jazz, then if they don't unite, we're not going to end up, it's just the Republicans are going to have complete control. In order for Democrats to have more of a voice in Congress, they need to unify. I think that's the only way. Chuck Schumer's been an American politician serving since 1999 as U.S. Senator from New York, a member of the Democratic Party. He has led the Senate Democratic Caucus since 2017 and served as Senate Majority Leader from 2021 to 2025, and it's according to Wikipedia. He's got experience, Let's say Chuck Schumer, maybe he has a plan. Maybe, he's going to go and do some kind of agreement with Trump and the Republicans. We'll see. When you watch the news, it seems that the Democrats feel betrayed by Schumer's decision to go ahead with the spending bill, which would essentially lessen the chances of a government shutdown. I think that the Democrats right now, there's a huge support to have the Democrats to have a different leader. On a side note, I think that the Democrat side, you have Bernie Sanders, who's taking a lot of initiative in terms of getting people more aware of where the Democratic Party stands. See, Bernie is more of an outsider when it comes to the Democrats. My point of view is he's more of an independent. And then now we also have AOC, who's very vocal with her policies and with the rights of the people. Both Bernie Sanders and AOC, they're very idealistic. They have their beliefs of human rights. It's hard to decide right now who will actually lead the Democratic Party because there's a lot of, potentials. It'll be interesting to see what Bernie Sanders stands on Schumer's decision to essentially support the GOP. Also, it'll be really interesting to see what AOC's stance is when it comes to Schumer. If you watch the news, they're not calling him directly a traitor, but they're presenting it as Schumer betrayed the Democratic Party. So let's go watch what AOC has to say.
I think that's wrong.
I believe that's a tremendous mistake. This Republican extreme spending bill removes all of the guardrails and all of the accountability measures to ensure that money is being spent in the way that Congress has directed for it to be spent. This turns the federal government into a slush fund for Donald Trump and Elon Musk. It sacrifices congressional authority, and it is deeply partisan. And so to me, it is almost unthinkable why Senate Democrats would vote to hand the few pieces of leverage that we have away for free when we've been sent here to protect Social Security, protect Medicaid, and protect Medicare.
I just voted no on this terrible continuing resolution written by right-wing Republicans in the House with no input from anybody but themselves. This bill moves our country toward authoritarianism by usurping Congress's constitutional responsibility to determine how federal funds are spent, and creates at the same time a slush fund for Elon Musk and Donald Trump to continue their war against the working families of our country. This bill puts more and more power into the hands of the White House.